You want to support me? Go to Nene Marie 37 on IG and purchase a signed copy of my book. That's how you support me. Make sure you smash that like button. Go right now and follow me on TikTok at Trenches News 3837. Yo! It's your boy Trenches News, and I'm back at y'all with another one. Appreciate all the support. Thanks for everyone who subscribed to the channel. If you ain't subbed to my channel, make sure you do. Make sure you join the membership. Shout out to all my mods and wrenches. Remember, if you got anything extra, I said extra, not food, hygiene, clothes, bag it up, take it outside, and give it to the less fortunate. Remember, we all one step away from being homeless. Mother Nature could come destroy everything, and now you're homeless, so make sure you get back. With that being said, let's say the women, the kids, the elderly, the neutrons, and the civilians. It's Monday, y'all. Make sure you keep your head on the swivel. Remember, CPD can't save you or your local police department, so make sure you're aware of your surroundings and know where your kids are. All right, y'all, I got two stories for y'all. First story we talking about is Lil Durk, Money Duke, and we talking about the threads and Oblock not standing on business. That's why Durk was mad at them. And we talking about THF Bayzoo bumping heads with Lil Durk, moving back to Chicago, man. We got to talk about it. Make sure y'all smash that like button so this video get around. If you got Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, Twitch, y'all already know, man. Smash that like button and hype button. All right, y'all. So first story we talking about is Lil Durk and Oblock and Money Duke. Now, the thread came out through the feds, the federal paperwork on pacer.gov. It came out, and it was speaking on Richo from Lamron. We already know about the Richo situation. They was trying to extort Durk, so we figured that out already. We already knew that. But we didn't know why that Lil Durk was mad at Oblock for not sliding for Vaughn. You know, like how would they be able to slide for Vaughn? They ain't got no money. They can't get on no planes. They ain't got no gas money. You know, they broke. After Vaughn died, bro, they been selling clothes and shoes and stealing and smashing, grabbing and all that shit. You know what I'm talking about? I even seen niggas doing skits, running, chasing a fat dude, you know, for a couple of dollars. Or they doing a hot chip challenge, you know. But first-hand information, man, you know, shout out to all the people who support my channel and want to see me thrive, man. Hey, so Lil Durk was mad at Oblock because Oblock had got, you know, paid. They got money, you know, loaded up. They were supposed to go to the A and stand on business for Vaughn, you know. And when they went down there, they spent all the money up. They spent all the money up on the Marys and weed and all that. They end up doing, some of them end up doing some other shit and getting arrested. And, you know, they end up not sliding for Vaughn and end up back in Chicago. So Durk mad. He out, you know, he mad. Whoever, they out their money. So now, you know, they telling them they owe them or, you know, it's going to be repercussion. They want their money. The feds just happen to catch the thread, man, of the threats. But we never knew why he wanted them. They had an assignment to do. And they didn't pass the test, man. They had jagged off the money, man. So that's that thread. I'm explaining that thread, and it makes sense now. It all makes sense now, you know, why he was mad at Oblock, you know. And then with the Money Duke thing, you know, Money Duke was the leader. So he came at Money Duke about the Money Duke, like, nigga, I run Oblock, nigga, you don't run nothing, you know. And that's how he started feuding. Now, about Fat and Money Duke situation, man, like I told y'all, bro. All the older guys that I know from the Ottaway Wells, Newtown, the 40s, and all that, them niggas got the same baby mamas, dead or alive or gone, bro. You know, it's just a normal way of their life. You know, I won't mess with none of my homies, baby mamas, or none of that. If they was to die today or if they dead, that's still nephew and niece to me. That's how I think. But, you know, some people been hiding attention. Some people been looking at your girl when you was letting him in the crib thinking he was gang. Your girl was getting out the shower. He was taking a photographic memory of it. That's all I could think of. But he wasn't mad at Money Duke about the Fat situation, man. They just didn't slide for Vaughn for real. They jagged the money. So here it is. Trenches News told y'all this again. And when it come out, then y'all know that Trenches News wasn't playing about it. All right, so now we got to go to THF Bayzoo. THF Bayzoo and Lil Durk bumped heads, and that's why Zoo came back to Chicago from Atlanta. They bumped heads because, you know, like Lil Zay explained on No Jumper or wherever he went on the platform, that Durk told him basically to handle his business, which is a green light in Chicago. So once he green lighted it, TP ended up getting killed. Zoo double back on Durk. Hey, look, man, woo, woo. And Durk like, nah, man. Hey, TP, hey, he stole from Vaughn. The other dude and them they stole them watches. I told y'all to give them back. Y'all ain't getting back. I ain't fucking. I ain't feeling it. I ain't fucking with y'all. So once he did that, you know, it was green lighted. Zoo was back out in Chicago and everything else, and that's what happened with that. That's why Durk ended up, because he tried to tell them to get the watches back and they wouldn't. So he had to cut everybody off. He sent people back to Chicago and all that good shit. But I don't think Durk got anything to do with Zoo. But I am gonna point this out. Now in the paperwork, if you read the threads in the paperwork, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think Bayzoo got anything to do with Lil Durk case or none of that. But I see why people saying that, because if you read the thread, it is involved who was in the threads when they was talking about Oblock and Richo them and going to kill them. It says Didi, but Didi never answered the thread. Booney Mo, it says Durk, and it says PW1. And then if you go below that, it says every name, but it say Devontae. It say Zoo real name. So if that's what people probably was looking at, I can't verify that, but I can verify that the sliding for Vine, where that incident came from, and I can verify that the Zoo was him and Durk had bumped heads about them stealing from Vine and the watches. Now I don't know why Durk ain't bump heads with OTF Viney when he was the real person that robbed Vine. He robbed Vine, but he still ended up on an airplane with Lil Durk. According to the feds, he rode on the airplane with Lil Durk more than 3 times on a private jet. So, you know, I don't know why he was mad at them and would be mad at Zoo them and not be mad at Viney. But that's what it is, man. But this trench news, man, I'm getting you firsthand information, man. Hey, I'm either getting it from the streets, the gang members, or your lawyer. To the baby mama of Faso, you ain't shit. I ain't gonna even lie, baby girl. You ain't shit. Yo excuses, you ain't got no valid excuse. You gonna get up with a motherfucker who trying to kill your baby daddy, the kid's daddy, for your benefit of getting back at him. Yo, make sure y'all go and get life insurance. It's very important. You don't know when you gonna go, especially if you stand in the trenches, bro, and you a face, got a name, you known as a killer, woofing on the internet. Make sure you go and get life insurance, even if your kids ain't in the streets. And I ain't just talking to Chicago. I'm talking about everywhere. If your kids ain't in the street, get life insurance, man, because it might be a mad gangbanger who angry and broke, and he just walk up and kill him, man. You can bury them properly. Hey, shout out Made Media Magazine, man. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to his channel. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to his channel. Shout out Dro the Mod, man. Shout out all my mods, though. Shout out all my mods, my wrenches, and all that, man. Make sure y'all be safe. Make sure you keep your head on the swivel. Hey, make sure y'all go and watch that, like Tyrant Like Father Like Son by Bodil, man. It's a lit movie, 1 and 2, and the series coming. You know, run that up on Tubi. Hey, make sure y'all be safe, though, man. That's the most important part. And if you got anything extra, remember, man, it's the holidays coming. Make sure you give back, man, to the community, to the people in need. Hey, make sure y'all go and watch Tyrant Like Father Like Son 1 and 2. It's out on Tubi now. It's lit. Bodil gave us something for Chicago. Make sure y'all go and follow Bodil on Instagram and see what's next, what's coming next. He do got the series Like Father Like Tyrant Like Father Like Son 1 and 2 coming, man. Make sure y'all be looking out for it in March, man. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be binge watchful, and it's gonna be the real Chicago. My mind is my 9, y'all. I'm out.